What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Ninja, please. And you know me. I love DC Universe. You know, I'm a little under the weather. Um, Allergies. Nothing too crazy. And what I'm going to show you here today is DC Universe. This is Healing EOG, also known as Eye of Gemini, also known as Green Spamming. And basically, what's going to happen is I'm going to activate an aura that helps build your supercharge back up. Anybody that's near me, the player, or standing in my aura will have their supercharge built up in an alarming rate. There's a reason why I have 3 supercharges down there, and that is to rotate the green spam to keep it going as much as possible. There's different ways to build up your supercharge. You can do weapon attacks. Right now, I got Brawling into Shuriken Storm. And you can do it in many different ways. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is just do either a weapon attack, or there are moves that are Supercharge Generators. If you go to Loadouts, and Supercharge Generator is static push for electricity. So forces enemies objects away from you, restoring supercharge while damaging them and knocking them down. It also polarizes enemies, causing objects to be attracted to them, or just in case they're polarized, that gives them a PI, just in case you want to do some polarization damage. Quantum and electricity are the 2 powers that do polarization damage. Side note. But I'm not using that right here because I pretty much built enough supercharge to get to the point of what I want to show you. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to use the Eye of Gemini. And the Eye of Gemini is an artifact. Right now, currently mine is at 160. I got it to just enough so I can get the 6 seconds and a cooldown of 6 seconds when I'm doing my caster's watch. And my caster's watch, as you can see right here, while in combat, uses the supercharge, will attract caster's watch for my role, healing role, depending on your role, with a duration of 4 or 6 seconds with a cooldown of 6 seconds. So right now, like as you can see, caster's watch, tank or healer role. I'm in healer role right now, so it restores 3% health, and at this level, 2% supercharge every second. When caster's watch expires, all allies within it will be healed for the amount of health restored by caster's watch. So, without further ado, let me show you what this is about. Okay, so caster's watch doesn't activate unless you're in combat. As you can see in the top left-hand corner behind the 30, there's a pulsating red energy. So that pulsating red energy is me in combat. But if I run away and get out of combat, it turns solid white. Caster's watch or your artifact does not activate unless you're in combat. So I'm gonna call some combat. As you can see, it pulsating starting to turn red. And then you activate the supercharge, and here's your green aura. And as you can see in the top left-hand corner, that orange bar is filling up pretty fast, and that's my supercharge bar. When that one goes away, I activate another one. I am currently using super speed, so I'm using Metabolic Boost, Pheromone Bloom, and Speed Drain for my 3 supercharges. I'll tell you that one's done, the other one's ready. And as you can see, Speed Drain is ready. So when that one goes away, Speed Drain is up. When Speed Drain goes away, as you can see, Pheromone Bloom is up. The idea is to keep this going. Keep this going as much as possible. So that way, your DPS is getting their supercharge, your trolls are getting their supercharge, and if your tank is near, they get their supercharge. And a side note, when you activate your supercharge and get caster's watch, it follows the player. So you don't have to stand right here in this circle. You can move away, get out of the way of danger, just in case, AoEs are coming or any type of attack is coming. You can move, block, roll, get out of there. You can keep it moving. It follows the player. So you activate it, and other people can stand in it. They'll get the caster's watch ability, but you can hit it, move over here, and still keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a player standing over here that's out of this circle, you can give it to them just because they're standing near you. A lot of people did not realize this at first, and so once a player did find this out, Off the top of my head, I do not remember the name of the player, but I did not come up with this. I did get this from somewhere else. Once I find who that was or remember who that was, I will definitely credit them. This was not my idea. Somebody else came up with this, and they told the world, and I happened to see the video, and boom, there you go. So again, to reiterate, loadouts. I'm electric healer, so Bio-Capacitor, recover, speed drain, galvanize, Pheromone Bloom, with Metabolic Boost. This is a nice little setup. This puts a blanket over you and your 7 other group members in case you're in a raid or an alert. Doesn't matter. Group heal, it heals you for up to you and 3 other group members, and then galvanize is a area effect heal. So you got your 7-man, you got your group heal, and then you got your area effect heal. And then you got your 3 supercharges. Yeah, I will go speed drain first, and then activate Pheromone Bloom, and then activate Metabolic Boost. The idea is to keep that green aura pulsating, keep it going. So it just builds your supercharger over and over and over and over and over again. And other players might be using it too. So then you guys can stack it on top of each other and get double. I ran a raid one time and there was many people using green spam or EOG or Gemini, whatever you want to call it. And it was ridiculous. It was just supercharge after supercharge after supercharge after supercharge. It was pretty sweet. We demolished that raid. It was a tough raid too. It was on a higher level, higher end level. You know, there was the elite raid. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but it was ridiculous. It was pretty doggone cool. My supercharges, they come with 2 of them. These 2 come from me being a super speedster. So if you guys use flight, skim, acrobatics, or anything like that, these 2 supercharges will not be in your supercharge menu. They're here in my super speed menu. I'm guessing that you have other supercharges, so that could be that you could use instead of those. But my last supercharge is an iconic power. This Pheromone Bloom. You go to Iconics and you grab this. But if you're a speedster, it's perfect. So you can activate this. You know, this guy's probably going to appreciate this. It's standing next to me. Supercharge. And then as soon as that one go away, here comes another one. Stacked right on top of it. And then it's going to build up pretty quickly because you're attacking ads, and you want to also, when you're doing your attacks, you also want to activate that supercharge right in the midst of that, so you can get the green spam benefits out of it. When you use your weapon, that's a way to generate supercharge. There are supercharge generators in DC Universe, to where your powers actually generate supercharge. So you can always just use one of those moves and they will help generate supercharge abilities. I don't use them for my healing loadout because, well, they don't really help the group. I'd rather help the group, you know, when I'm in a raid or in an alert or anything like that, so I can benefit them. That's what I want, you know. I'm a team player, team first mentality, you know, always been that way. I try my best not to take any unnecessary damage if I happen to be DPSing or using any of my other tunes to play any other roles. So like tanking or trolling, DPS, doesn't matter. You don't want to put stress on your other teammates, you know. So if a person's healing, you don't want to take unnecessary damage. If a person's tanking, you don't want to be behind the tank, so when the boss throws something big, you get smacked by it. You can't take that. The tank takes that. And you also don't want to be too close to the tank, because if the tank gets hit with something big, you're going to go down. As far as controller, if there's somebody else doing a control, then you don't want to be using too much power. So you got to find a way to use your rotation right, or there are also some allies that you can use, like Cyborg, and he has abilities. He has a special ability in your support role. Receive bonus passive power recovery rate when your base generators are above 50%. And I just raised my base generators yesterday, so I know they're above 50%. Just keep them things above 50%, and you would darn near never run out of power because your weapon generates power. The controller's throwing you out power over time, and then you got your cyborg who's also giving you power right behind that. So that's pretty much all I wanted to show you guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe if you want to see more videos. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Um, the support that I've been getting so far on YouTube is unbelievable, and I want to do more. So check out my page, check out my videos, check out my playlists. Um, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you know when I'm dropping some new vids. And that's all I got, man. That's all I got. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys. So be cool and come check me out on Twitch, man. That's where I stream. I'm pretty good too. Sometimes. The other times I just get owned on Fortnite by an 8-year-old. But that's the breaks. Y'all be cool. Like I always say, I'm old enough to not know everything, but I do know a lot about a little bit. So hit me up. Come say hi. Ninja Please on Twitch. Ninja Please on Steam. Ninja Please on Twitter. And of course, Ninja Please on YouTube. Y'all take care.